Peregrine Fisher.
Your Franny Fisher's niece.
God knows I need a good detective right now.
I'm more than happy to give it a whirl.
Adapting to shoot in COVID was incredibly difficult. It was one of those things where you're sitting there looking at your schedule going, how do we get 80 people into a room when we can't even have visitors to our house? So I've got such respect for the tenacity of our health team, for their tenacity of our producers to get insurance. It was extremely difficult for anything to happen, and to be on a TV show during the time of COVID was such a blessing, and I don't take it for granted. I know that all of our cast and crew don't take it for granted at all. We're so lucky. But adapting personally to shoot it was interesting because on TV sets, and I don't know if you've been there or if you've seen it or whatever, but everybody's all over each other. It's like we rehearse the scene, we read the lines, we block it out for our actors, we do the action, and then director goes, okay, great, fantastic, over to you guys. And the lights, camera, grips, everybody comes on, the production designers come on and just work on this set and just smash it apart and make it the beautiful thing that you see on screen. But in COVID, because we could only have 5 or 10 people on the floor, they'd come in shifts. So it would be production, lighting, camera. And it was this beautiful thing of seeing people adapt and make stuff work. And we actually worked quicker. The work was better. You can see it on the screen, and people took great joy in creating their little thing and then having to walk away from it and then seeing somebody else bring their flavor. So I was really thrilled and very lucky to be a part of a big scale production that worked during COVID, because I got to see creatives do what they do best, and that's adapt. So I'm very lucky. Well, if the first season was people learning to ride their bike, the second season is someone learning how to drive a car while hanging out the window at 110 kilometers an hour, listening to the Beatles or the Rolling Stones. It's a lot of fun. It's risky, it's passionate, it's really sexy. There's a lot of mystery, a lot of wonderful actors, international stars. So it takes the whole season to a different level, to a whole new world, to quote Aladdin. So get involved. Approaching James in the second season was really interesting because he's got a lot of heartbreak. It's very real. In the first season, it was almost like he was a boy. In the second season, he was a man going through the next big stages of his life. So it was really fun to dig into my own kind of journey and my own understanding of what it means to be a man and a man in love, and bring that to James and try to make it very truthful and try to make it very real to the show, but also something that if men are watching, not just our female audience, but if our male audience are watching, that they can relate to that. They can relate to that journey of a man of finding himself and falling out of love, but then falling into your work and trying to find the things that make you happy, or that you make your family proud of who you are as a man. The best thing about working with this cast is you're forever discovering the moment again and again and again. Acting is the game of playing pretend that things have happened for the first time every time, even though you're doing it 80 times. And the joy of playing with Toby Truslove and Louisa Mignon, and playing with Catherine McClements and Geraldine, Greg Stone, these wonderful, wonderful actors who are so good at what they do. Like, I'm the youngest of the cast, of the mainstay cast. I'm probably the least experienced, and yet these people give me every confidence and every belief to do the things that we need to do to make this show memorable and special. And I love it.
Blondes have more fun.
Oh, I wouldn't say